My name is Ben, and recently bought a home. Doesn't have a name yet. Traded out my truck. I got a big ass van. Come along for the ride with me as I learn how to build my very first home. See my failures, my success, my ideas, my dreams. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're not guaranteed anything, so I'm trying everything to make the rest of my life the best of my life. You're gonna have to maximize everything, so life is a game, so come play with me. Oh, that was hard. This is where it begins. Welcome to Texas, baby. Let's go. So last night I stayed in I may have told this story, but I'll tell it again. I'll have to check and see. I tend to tell stories over and over and over, even to myself or to y'all. I went to a Planet Fitness that I stayed at last night. There's 5 or 6 bands around. Oh, that's so good. Probably fall asleep around like 11. At like 2 in the morning, I thought I heard gunshots and it was fireworks. And I crank open the van. We got a baseball bat in here, and they're having like a Fast and the Furious, like Mexican standoff, like car on car. And then there's like a row of cars all around with their lights like flashing in on them. And they back up and they just start whipping donuts, like just tearing up the parking lot. So like all the vans, you see all the lights flick on and people are losing their mind. Fireworks are going off. Somebody must have had a CB radio. It's like straight up Fast and Furious stuff. Because at one point, like a horn went off and everybody got in their car and scattered in like 90 seconds. Pretty soon there's cop cars showing up like, what the f is going on? We got complaints and blah, blah, blah. I love my life. This shit is so much fun. Sometimes I feel crazy, but it's just another adventure. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. I'm sure I'll have more in the morning after a good night's sleep. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I guess as long as I got my roof over my head and my things around me, like this is home. So I've got this, I've got y'all. So keep going on this journey. Sweet dreams, everybody.
Just then.
My knives and everything in storage. I mean, I guess I have a box cutter and a buck knife, but I'm gonna try to break this down a different way, so. You can hear it. Honey crisps are really hard. Man, I'm destroying this apple. Oh, got it. Man. That was a little harder than I thought, but just pulled the apple in half. I got some peanut butter. Time for a snack. If it was physically healthy and possible to be a fruitarian, I would love to try it. I love Honeycrisp apples. I probably have, well, not right now because I don't have a way to store them, but I would have 2 to 3 a day. A little fresh peanut butter. I usually cut them up like an old person or a little kid because they've got fake teeth. So I always got to be careful of what I'm doing. I was tired, but I had a gummy and I think I had a little 10:59 munchies. Just waking up on a Saturday. It's 11:30. I think my body needed that rest. At my friend's property or something. I'm gonna try to get some work done. Get the floors done today. If I could knock that out, that'd be huge. Because then that means I could get to the strapping and the studs. So let's wake up, charge the battery on this bad boy. Let's get after it. So now waking up, this property is beautiful. But what I saw last night was a little different. The older I get, the more I realize it's not what you know, it's who you know. And networking is so crucial. To even be invited to one mail something to my coworker and friend's house. The fact that I probably woke up a half hour ago. She was like, we're in town, house is unlocked, you can use it. And I'm like, that's amazing. Gonna try to do some work on the car. I gotta charge this thing up so I can document what I'm gonna try to do today. So my phone seems to be my most used utility as of the moment, just for GPS, for video, for entertainment. But I've got a USB input to my van, but that's the only way I can charge it other than at work. So I need a mobile way to keep this thing charged so I can keep using it, because I had to turn the car on, let it sit in here, and it's not the fastest charge. So eat some breakfast, get some things organized, move stuff around, get ready to knock out the floors. Every morning, breakfast. So BCA's from last night, so I don't need to add that. Make sure she doesn't fall. Hey, look at that, that's pretty perfect. Ooh. Man, that makes me nervous. Strong reds, strong greens. Day. Every day. Day. Nice. Ooh, that's a good breakfast. So when I got the van, it had like this preset floor and it had these like tracks on it. So there's like holes in the floor that I need to kind of fill, which is what I plan on doing with a piece of birch plywood. So I'm gonna use these as a template, see if they fit in, and then just glue them down, clean the floors, and that way I can lay my laminate. So, and this is perfect length. All right, so that's the big one. Let's do the big ones first, Ben. Now I need a Sharpie. It's moving on me because doing this solo and the table's not big enough, so it's kind of bending. So I just tried to use a piece of Gorilla Tape. I left my clamps in the storage unit, so got to get a little thrifty with it. So hopefully this holds it, because it's a little foggy and like overcast, so it's a little wet out. Okay. All right, let's see if that works. So I've got to move a little quick because this one has 3. And then I've got one other battery. I swear I have more batteries somewhere. Where would they be? Wait a minute, where's my jigsaw? Oh man. All right, let's find your tools, Ben. Found my other battery. It's on a flashlight, and look, 3, baby. That's awesome. Come on, find the 4th. Found all 4 of my batteries. Now, they said I could use the house. I'm gonna go charge some batteries in there. All right, so let's take the tape off. I've got sunglasses that are safety shades, but it's fucking bright or dark out. All right, Ben, just be careful. Alright, now for the moment of truth, because this is like the original marine plywood floor, and then this is like the hole where the track went, so. Ha ha, look at that. That's money. I could actually make it like what? I mean, I feel like that's good, because that'll give a little flex, but. Nice. Alright, now just replicate it for the other side. What I'm going to try to do is get this one on the edge so I don't have to make as many cuts. Damn, Gorilla Tape, one use. Alright, so the board's a little slick, so I gotta think of something different. I'm gonna put it like that to level. I really just want to do one cut. That would be the most ideal. Oh shit, even this. I really don't have any clamps with me. No clamps. Damn. I think I failed to prepare, so I'm prepared to fail. It's alright, I'm gonna make it work. Alright, let's trace this real quick. Alright, let's see how the second one goes. Damn, I'm wasting material. Really wish I had my clamps. I should have thought better. But here we are. Well, I don't know if it's just because I haven't been charging in a while, but I already burned through first battery making 2 cuts. Come on, DeWalt, I thought you were better than that. So, and this looked like it was spinning a little, so I'm gonna tighten it. This one maybe? Nope, a little bigger. Come on, be the one. Nope. Hey, there we go. Okay, thank God there's an outlet here. Let's get another battery. Alright, second big one done. Living in it and trying to build it out at the same time is a fun adventure, but not something I really thought through, I think. Alright, so, man, there's moisture all in here. Ooh, I gotta shut this. Try to keep the moisture out as much as possible. Maybe that means I need to speed up. Alright, so I got two. Nice. Let's flip this over. Let's get a fresh working surface. Oh. Alright, and let's trace out the two little ones. If I can minimize my cuts, that would be awesome. Sharpie. Alright, let's move something. Trash, you can stay. Guitar and bed, you gotta go somewhere. This is what I've been using as my bedding. They're called, what are they called? Home Studio to Go or something like that? Anyway, they're, Vocal Booth to Go. VB76G. I'll have to look up the dimensions, but these things are huge. And each one of these weighs 19 pounds. It's pretty much a weighted blanket. 3 different pillows, because you never know what kind of sleep you're gonna need. Look at that. Nice. Alright, so all 4 of them fit. Like things like this, I need to fill in. But there's certain ones that are like, they round a corner. Ugh. They're like on the walls. So you see this one and this one, I expect those to be like under shelves. But like the walkways I need to secure. So now that I have these, it's like a flat surface. So when I put the hardwood down, it'll be all good. So let's glue these things down. Then I'm probably gonna set the floor on top and just get it going. So when COVID happened, it was personally, it sucked to get laid off, but it was honestly one of the best things that could have ever happened to me because my mom had pancreatic cancer. And so I got furloughed, forced to go home, and I got to spend the last 8 weeks of her life right by her side. So with all that, with 2020, I'm sure is for everyone, I kind of sat back and reevaluated, like, what do I really want from my life? I'm like, what do I want to do? Like, what makes me happy? And so I've always thought I'm pretty proficient with tools and building things, like the little kid Legos just blown up. So when I got home, my dad has a lake house in Denver, North Carolina, and I wanted to learn how to build a house, like from like barren land to, finished and wired, and a home. So, yo, can you hear that? The neighbor next door is doing like gun practice, and you can hear the gunshot and then the ping. So I got a job doing HVAC with pretty much of a home builder. But I figure this van is kind of trial run number 1. If I can learn how to build a whole house in, I think it's like 70 square feet, I don't see why the next iteration could be a piece of land. I want to do container homes because to me it's grown man Legos. So learn how to build this, make this a functional home while exploring Austin. This is kind of like a twofold thing that just happened to, I think I attracted it into my life. But this is kind of literally, I bought the shell and now I'm going to build a house. I need help with little things, but it's pretty much going to be DIY. Let's glue these floors down and then we can kind of move to the next thing, which I think might be cleaning the floors and laying the hardwood, or trying to lay as much as I can because it's gloomy out. It's gross. I probably got a couple hours of daylight left, so try to get the floors done while I can. Because like I really appreciate this, Taylor, but I'm not gonna squat on your property. That's not why I did this. I did this so I could explore. So that stuff is messy. So one of the things I didn't mean to make sense but didn't think of is that you can kind of see where there's like dry spots and wet spots. Like all this clear part is dry. This is a little moist because it's like overcast. It wasn't sprinkling today, but you can just tell it like humidity's in the air. And the last thing I want to do is put the hardwood down and leave that little layer of moisture, because that's how you get mold, that's how you die. While I'm waiting for this to kind of dry out, what I think I'm gonna do is take those off. I already took that one off, I kind of ripped it off. But take it off the back doors, and then, I don't know if you can see it, but on the sliding door, there's layers of it too, so while I'm waiting for these little pieces of wood to dry, I've got them kind of weighed down with various crap. I'm gonna try to use the rest of this kill mat and put it on this door, and this door. So I found some bits. Let's just take it off and see if we can stick it. All right, so I tried to stick as much on as I could, because I mean I've got 2 more boxes of stuff. So I did the bottom, middle. I just gotta get this top part. And I'm not really sure how to get these things off. Probably not the smartest way to do it, but here we are. All right. That's one way to do it. Just muscle. I don't know how smart it is, but let's take these pieces off. Whoop, I'll pick that up. Alright. You fell off. Now, try to cover every hole. Whoa. Don't fall, Ben. Alright, so the top's done, the back's done, bottom's done. I mean, I think I bought 8 boxes of this stuff, so it's on everything. I'm gonna put on this one. Let's do that one and this one, and then onto the door. Up next, I split this project into 2 chapters in an attempt to keep the length of this video digestible and entertaining. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video and subscribe to follow along with the build and the next adventure of my life.